Hi, this is what you're looking at with another video today. Today's video is the airsoft gun review on the A&K M249 SAW Para version. Hope you enjoy the video. First off, since I haven't owned one of these before, we're going to go over the background history of the M249 SAW. First off, SAW stands for Squad Automatic Weapon. They're classified as a light machine gun, and they find their origins in Belgium and the United States. As far as service history, this gun has been used since 1984 by Lebanon and all the branches of the United States Armed Forces in conflicts including invasion of Panama, Gulf War, United Task Force, Bosnian War, Kosovo War, Afghan War, and of course the Iraq War. Real steel specifications of this gun: the gun usually weighs about 7.5 kilograms or 17 pounds unloaded and 22 pounds fully loaded, with a length of 1,041 millimeters or 41 inches and a barrel length of 521 millimeters or 21 inches. As far as real steel and airsoft goes, weight is pretty much accurate. This gun is about 17 pounds loaded instead of the unloaded, but still the heavy weight of this airsoft gun still makes up for a nice realism. Last but not least, the round of the cartridge this gun uses is standard for pretty much all U.S. Armed Forces weapons, using the 5.56 by 45 millimeter NATO round. Gas operated with an open bolt with a rate of fire of about 750 to 1,000, which is right about what this airsoft version is. Also, with a muzzle velocity about 3,000 feet per second. That's about 10 times stronger than the airsoft version, but the airsoft version packs a punch too. Okay, starting off with the front of the gun here, this is my Mad Bull Gemtech silencer flash hider. I'm just using it on this for now because it came with the all plastic orange flash hider. Didn't like this, so I put this one up here. This knob in the front, if you notice it from the A&K M60, this is used to change the rate of fire. I really haven't seen a change in my gun, so I don't think it actually does it for the A&K. Some people tell me it does, but I'll have to see and find out for you. But with a 9.6 volt battery, rate of fire on this gun is really good already, so I wouldn't care if it changed it any higher or any lower anyways. Okay, moving on here, the front side post, really good quality, pretty much like your standard M4. It's full metal, just like on the real A&K, the real M249 SAW. Moving on here, the whole block piece for the sight, full metal, feels really nice. The bipod, it can fold up this way, and it can fold in the other way to actually sit into the gun, or it can be down like that, so it's three-way adjustable. And also, as you see, there's 3 knobs up here, so the length is 3 ways adjustable. Okay, moving up, you have the heat shield and the handguard. Both pieces are made of really good plastic. As you see, it's kind of wobbly, but that's, I don't really care. It stays up there, that it does its job. That's all I really care about. You take off the top piece, and that allows you to pull out the whole barrel assembly. The bottom piece down here holds the battery, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Okay, as I said, the bipod goes up, it goes in the middle, and then it can actually fold inside the handguard, as you see right there. And then you just hold it as part of the handguard, which is a really nice feature. That's pretty much standard on any SAW you see. But getting to the battery now, this whole piece right here, you just push it in, you push it down, and then the whole piece comes out. With this SAW, the wiring's actually really good. I like how the wiring is, better than I thought it would be. But basically, as you see, here, let me get closer there for you. I don't know how good you can see that. But basically, this little piece right here, the battery can go right in through there, and then you just push your wires in, and then after that, you put your handguard piece back on. Make sure you line up the that in, and then you just kind of push in, and that goes right in for you, and you don't got to worry about your battery going out now. Okay, now we're going to move on more to the front of the gun. Okay, this right here is the handle. You probably noticed this is on pretty much all of these. The M60 also. It's also on a Barrett. Pretty much it's adjustable 3 ways. Down as you just saw it. Up for when you're carrying it. And then it could also go down to the other side. I don't know why you'd want it out there though, because it's just kind of in the way. Okay, moving on here, you got the where it would actually feed in the gun in real life right here. Of course, that has really no function. And then you got where it feeds the magazine in right here. The cool thing about this gun is that it has the sauce type magazine, which in real life holds 200, but of course on here it can hold 2,500. It's auto winding, and sorry that. And if for some reason the gun, if you run out of ammo somehow, let me show you. This also takes standard M4 mags, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, moving on. It has a full top rail here. You can fit a sniper scope. You can fit, as you see here, a red dot scope. Anything will fit up on this rail. It looks really good. But of course, you know, since it's a support weapon, you don't necessarily need a scope. You just need to shoot, get on target, and hold the trigger down. Okay, moving on back right here, you got the full metal assembly of the back rear sight. Really good. But the only downside to me is that the back sight or the rear sight is a really, really low profile sight, and that's why I choose to use the scope instead, but who knows, I might tend to want to use those later on. Okay, moving down here, the only disappointing thing on the gun is that the pistol grip, it feels kind of cheap plastic, but it is durable, so you know, that's good. Safety right here, safety off, safety on, trigger, you see it's safety on, that safety off. Of course, there's no battery in right now. Okay, moving on over here. Oh yeah, don't forget, I want to show you. You got sling attachment 1 for the front, and then sling attachment 2 here for the back. And then this is the paratrooper style stock, which I'll also show you. Okay, now we're going to move the gun around and see the features on the other side. You got the bolt right here, which pretty much has no function on this gun. And the only piece missing, as you can see, is like little pieces right here, is just the one piece that's supposed to go over that. And as you see, you can see it as the bolt goes back. But I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here and show you all the other features I wasn't able to show you. Okay, as you know, in real life with the saw, when you load it in, it's either belt fed or through this magazine. Either way though, you have to put you have to chamber your rounds to right here. And as you see, the whole top part of the receiver comes up. And it's really realistic, as in you can't just, well, it slammed down that time, but usually you can't slam it down. You got to pull the bolt back, and then you can put it down. It goes in all the way. And as you see, the top receiver is nice and tight, just very little wobble. But of course, the bolt's always fun to mess with. It's really strong. It's not going to break, but you don't have that really like clinking metal sound as you would hope for. Moving on to the stock here. This is paratrooper style, so the back piece comes up for support when you're using your bipod, you're laying heavy fire down. This also helps a lot for airsoft. It sits right up on your shoulder, and it actually is a lot of help, even knowing how small it is. Okay, to push the stock in, it's only a one-way stock. It's either all the way out or all the way in, so it's actually a 2-point stock. You have all the way out, and then to put it in, pull it out, you twist it to your right if you're looking at it this way, and then you push it all the way in. And if you just heard that little winding, my magazine is on sound wind, so whenever you hear the sound, it's going to wind up. So that's why you just heard that. And then to put it back out, very simple, very nice though. You can use it like this, or you can use it all the way out. Either way is comfortable. I choose to have it out though, because if I use this, I'm going to be laying support fire down. This is a .20 gram BB weapon. So, yeah, really nice. All the features on this gun are good. I'm going to also show you how you can put the other magazine in and how to take this one out properly. To take this out properly, you always take the magazine off first, and then you take out the feeder. And then, as I said before, it can take your standard M16 M4 style mag, which I like a lot. It's a really good feature for a gun. If you wanted to, for some reason, if this is your only gun and you were playing a CQB match, you wanted to use mid caps, you know, the way to go is red dot sight, stock in, and now you're ready for CQB. Somehow, even if it's a really heavy weapon. Overall, really nice gun. If you hadn't seen my last video, I was fortunate enough to get it for $150 off Craigslist. Someone just trying to get rid of their gun because they're about to go back on deployment. Because in real life, this is the gun they actually use, so I thought that was pretty cool. As I said, overall, really good gun. Accuracy is okay. I'm going to be doing an accuracy test on it soon. This has been the airsoft review of the M249 SAW. Before I go, also, FPS is right at about 350, and that's with .20 gram BBs. And the rate of fire is probably 14 BBs per second on this 9.6 volt battery I got with it. And it's 1200 mAh. Okay, this has been a What You Looking At production. Make sure you subscribe, comment, rate, request. This is What You Looking At. I'm out.